Dungeon of shadows, all demise, eldritch magic, souls consume, wicked lich, heroes doom, misty halls, eternal gloom, whispers haunt in death's tomb, protein rise. Shields, swords blight, torches fade, losing light through the pain. A fierce fight in shadows, we ignite. Rise, champions. Rise, slay the beast, claim the prize. Unleash hell in disguise. In the dungeon of shadows, all demise. Wicked lich, heroes doom, misty halls, eternal gloom, whispers haunt in death's tomb. Broken shields, south light, torches fade, losing light. Through the pain, fierce fight, in shadows, we champions. Rise, slay the beast, claim the prize. Unleash hell in disguise. In the dungeon of shadows, all demise, all demise.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next session. Been a week. How's everybody doing? I am not, as of every single time, I'm not going to give any kind of recap. I am going to let our DM give the recap. He's been doing a wonderful job of that. So, I will just start this off by saying, welcome. And to anybody that is returning, welcome back. We're going to get into the fun. Let's have just shenanigans pursue. If you like this, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and join the Discord link down in below. Come have fun with us in the chat and everything. Like, it's nothing but fun. I'm going to go ahead and unmute everybody and get to the fun.
Get the urge today. Like, something will happen and I still will reach for my phone to go text Ash, and it's tough, man.
Yeah. My friend, he was a huge Lakers fan, and I was a Heat fan. So he wasn't okay. He was a Lakers fan, but he was a Lakers fan because of Kobe.
Yeah,
right? He was a huge Kobe guy. Like Kobe was his GOAT.
Yep, my friend too.
And Dwayne Wade was my favorite player.
Yeah.
And we will always go back and forth anytime the Lakers face the Heat.
Yeah.
And I will never forget this until the day I die. I will never forget this. We were on Facebook Messenger. We were messaging each other. It was the Lakers versus Miami. The Lakers were down like 2, I think. It was Kobe with the ball at the top at half. Dwayne Wade was on him. Clock
Oh,
shipping down. I'm
I
talking
remember that.
shit.
Yep.
I'm talking so much shit. And my friend didn't say a word to me. This nigga Kobe through his legs, dribbles right, sideways fade away. Dwayne Wade is on his ass.
Yep.
And he fucking sinks that 3. And my friend was like, shut the fuck up and
Yep.
don't ever talk about Kobe again. I was like, bro, man, I will never forget that until the day I die.
I know. I
And
totally remember that game too.
I remember that game. I see the play in my head right now.
Yeah.
It was an ISO. It was a one-on-one, best player versus best player, game on the line. It was perfect. And fucking Kobe did what Kobe does.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn.
Yeah. I
And it
think
sucks.
actually I was a huge Kobe hater until he retired. And so my buddy passed away the fall right before Kobe passed away. And so when Kobe passed away, it was kind of like losing my friend all over again because like he was so central to our relationship, you know, and like I think I became a much more of a Kobe fan because of my buddy.
I was never a Kobe hater. Like, I respected the shit out of Kobe. Like, I did. I just hated that he always fucked up the Heat.
Yeah.
I hated him because he messed up the Heat. Whatever. But it's scary because my friend passed away. He was 41, and Kobe passed away at 41.
Yeah.
So it's just creepy, and
is.
like, yeah, it's hard. Like I always just like look at my phone and I think that he's gonna text the group chat or whatever, but he's
Dude, like
not.
a couple years after he passed, there was like a group chat that we were all in, like all our friends. And one of my buddies just texted it again, like after a couple years, and we all started like, so we all used to. This is one of the things I loved about Ash is like everybody made fun of him, but like they made fun of him like not because he was like the weak link or anything, but because like when you started getting him involved and when you started ribbing him, like he made things more fun. Like, you know, he always took jokes well. He always clapped back at dudes. So like our whole group chat was really just like talking crap to him a lot and then it becoming a funny thing. And so one of the guys posted in our group chat and started talking crap about Ash. And then we all start, you know, like chiming in and talking crap about Ash. And like that was kind of our little way of remembering him. And then it was funny though, because like his number's still in the chat. And then just the random person who has his phone now is like, can you guys please stop? You know, we're all just like dying because it's like this random person just got sucked into this. Like, you know, this thing. It was funny.
Yeah,
But I still have, I'll have to send you some art because I got me and my other buddy Jesse. We used to all go see the Star Wars, like all the new Star Wars movies. We went and saw opening night together. And so I got my buddy a Mandalorian. I got us each custom Mandalorian art things, but my buddy had this really bad diamond tattoo that we used to make fun of. And so I got it on each of the Mandalorians. But it's one of my favorite things that I have just to remember him by.
Yeah, man, you gotta keep them alive.
Yep.
But yeah, so I'm very happy to play some D&D, today and tomorrow.
Well, good.
Be great.
Yeah. Well, is everybody ready to go? Are we still waiting on anyone?
Checking to make sure people can hear me. I've added voice mod to my shit, so just to make sure it's coming through.
Yeah, you sound a little bit louder than usual, but like it sounds clear, at least to me.
All right, well.
Dave, could you do me a favor?
What?
While I like rehash, do you see that last map I have all the way over on the right?
Yes.
Could you just get it to where it's not giant grids, just where like that could be a decent combat thing, where it wouldn't be all
I
smushed
think I can
together?
manage it.
Thanks.
I think I can handle that.
Cool.
I got the
All right. When last we met, you guys found yourselves at the precipice of the gap on your way to descending and making your way into the capital. You met a bard who needed some help wooing his love, Peaches, who's a cobbler, and she is in
Feature.
the yes, and she resides in the capital as well. Your friend Bartholucius, he also comes from an affluent family. Uh, Trying to figure out how to make your way into the capital, you stumbled across three dwarves who you made fast friends with and shared some brews at the end of the evening once you made it past the city guards with a few barely good enough fibs. Um, you made your way to an alehouse in the capital. Uh, it's called the Winged Trout. You delivered some beer, some dark ale. You basically sang away the night with some stories and some drinking games. Hopham drank one of the dwarves under the table while Remy told them some stories about his thievery. Uh, Brezik and Caracas, I think, both had some ideas about how to scout. Remy as well. You guys made some rolls. You went out, you saw some things. You didn't know exactly how things operated, but you saw there are basically these like gates and kind of channels and alleyways. This whole city, you can think of it as almost like this, brick layer cake that's has almost like these anthill aspects to it, where all avenues kind of lead up to the center. The way that you get through some of these magical channels, you notice that there are these crystal necklaces. Um, they're made from crystal, very much, actually, exactly like the magical crystal that you guys ordered back in your district, back in the Shyla district. These crystals kind of have different configurations and colorations and size, and that seems to be what allows people to pass into the further layers of the capital versus the outer edges. There's sentries at almost every gate. There's um, lively markets going on right now, banners, decorations, magic fills the streets, whether it's the lights to the unseen servants to some of the food, musical apparatuses that are, sentient and playing on their own. Like you guys have never seen this much magic. And it's frivolous. It's wasteful in your guys' eyes. These are things that, you think about if you had just a small amount of this magic back home, what you could do for the people there. And it's just kind of, used for folly and amusement in the capital. Any questions?
Did I see if anybody specific has these crystals, or is it just like rich people would have these crystals, guardsmen would have these crystals that are like passing through these like checkpoints or whatever?
Yeah, it seems like the more affluent people have different crystals, and that's kind of how it's worn. Like a badge of honor. It's proudly displayed uh, how um, how the different classes of people are segregated. Like, oh, that guy has this type of crystal. That chick's crystal is small and pale and all that type of stuff. It seems to be more like the guards and the rich.
Do I know? Did I get a good enough look to see if I can kind of like match up? Like you said, like they have different colors, different like sizes. Um, d- did I get a good enough like feel of everything around to know like okay, like blue is for like the lower level, X, Y, and Z is for the upper level, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation for me.
Mm, Natural 20, baby.
Yeah, you've kind of figured out how this works. There was only one that you've seen, and like, so you're at the lower levels, and so it's really hard to see kind of what passes in to the higher levels. But with a nat 20, you're kind of piecing together, that guy looks a little bit richer and that lady looks a little bit more well off, and you're correlating that to the crystals they're wearing. Uh, so there's kind of like a white to blue to purplish hue of these different crystals, purple being the more affluent, and then size also being an indicator. So the paler white crystals, they're kind of the people that are just, getting into city gates, like in these lower levels that you guys exist in. The blue's the next tier, purple's the next tier. And I'll say that with a nat 20, you've actually seen one of these, and it recalls you to one of the things that you guys have. But there is also a blood red crystal that you saw a very rich, wealthy man wearing. Give me a perception check on that nat 20 just to see if you pick this up as well with what you guys were checking out. And whoever else went out, if you guys would like to do some rolls as well. Okay. I'm gonna get back to that. Would anybody else like to do some perception rolls? And if you guys kind of want to tell me how you guys did this, how you guys went and looked out for things and tried to scope out the city before, I narrated how the city woke up, but this stuff is still in the like twilight hours where you guys are kind of checking some of this out.
My first one was trash, but hey, my second one isn't bad.
Cool.
I feel like Remy, like this is like his shit. Like he to Remy, this is him like casing a building, or this is him like picking a target. Like he like spoke to Brezik, and then they kind of went their separate ways. And Remy's just trying to like stay either in a group of people, or if he spots like one of these rich people that have these like crystals, he's like following them around to see where they live, to see if it's like a one-to-one thing. He's like in his element right now, so he's just like going through his like checklist of stuff.
Yeah. You guys are blending into the city, definitely, for sure. And within what you're trying to notice on the way back, kind of, the sun's beginning to peek out, the magic is beginning to spark in the streets. You guys both notice, Brezik and Remy, on your way back, a familiar like silhouette. You guys both kind of do like a double take. Feminine figure, hooded, talking to a man with an eye patch. And as you guys kind of notice, there's a brief instance where the female figure looks back over her shoulder. You both recognize it to be Saria.
This bitch.
As you end up,
a man with an eye patch.
Yep. As you guys end up headed back to the Winged Trout. Anything else you guys would like to do? Hopham, Caracas.
I mean, at this point, it would just be kind of in my mind. It's, they come back in, they would just let us know, and just trying to figure out a plan on what to do. Can I? As people are waking up and people are starting to move around, I guess do a perception as I peek my head out the door just to look at the streets.
Sure. What are you looking for?
Those people that were at once pursuing me, just to see if I notice them.
Sure. Yeah.
That's a bright ass dog.
Yeah, you look around. There's different faces in the crowd. There's a few things where moments where people kind of meet your gaze, and you know, at first you kind of feel a little bit of paranoia because there's a lot of people in the Capitol, and you're not used to being around this many people. When people look at you, there's like a little bit of, like I said, this paranoia where you go like, oh, are they the ones that are they the ones? Did I recognize them? She kind of looked familiar. Is he looking he's not walking over here, is he? But um nobody really, you know, after you stand there for a few minutes, kind of catch your breath and your bearings, uh, you don't seem to be in any imminent danger. You don't recognize anyone from your past, although this environment is unsettling to you.
Okay.
Caracas, get your ass back in here.
All right.
Just so I know, we had 7 days. We spent 3 days getting here, and we just woke up on the 4th day. Correct?
Yes. So this is basically the beginning, the dawn of the 4th day.
Okay.
Yep.
So we have 3 days. Got
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Okay. So I called Caracas back, and like, Remy takes out like a little notebook, and he's like, "Okay, so I think I got the layout of how things kind of move here. So it seems like the different layers of the city are kind of like, uh, basically only the people that are moving in between layers are rich people and guardsmen. And if you're really lucky, I saw one dude with a blood crystal that could basically like move wherever he wanted. So we have one of those. So maybe we could use that to like kind of fuck around a little bit, but it may also draw attention to us. Like, who are these random people with this super rare crystal? I don't know. But the way I see it, purple's the rarest and the one that holds the most esteem, and then it's blue, and then white is kind of whatever. Right? So um and I also look over to Breslin. I'm like, did you see who I thought we saw outside when we were coming back?
Yes, we did.
So that's another thing, right? Um, so we saw Saria outside talking to somebody. That could also be an option for us, but we still have 3 days left. Uh, my idea is that we take one of these crystals off of these people and just move about our business, kind of low key. But um, I'm open to suggestions.
If I mean it, if we can probably get any of those crystals off of people for each of us, I should be able to convince and do some work on them and use my magic. Maybe we can convince the guards that they're, you know, better.
Martha Lucius goes, oh, that's not right at all. That's well, this is getting me nowhere.
What,
Yeah.
are you still writing your song?
I'm rather stuck. There's my muse leaves me without inspiration at the moment. It's quite a conundrum. I don't know really how to handle it, and I'm supposed to meet Saria later today, or not Saria, sorry, Peaches.
What?
What?
Not Saria, Peaches.
was that a Jake thing, or was that a him thing?
No, that was a Jake slip.
Okay. Because me and Bresic were about to torture a fucking bard real quick, dog.
Because I would totally make a mistake like, or throw something like that into my character. Good question. As I overheard you talking about the crystals, it is quite clear that you are not from here. The crystals If you do have any in raw form, must be tailored to those that wear them, allowing them to pass through different areas. I myself have one, and he kind of pulls it out. It's a bluer hue, and it cannot easily just be removed. It does have defense mechanisms, and it is tailored to the wearer. However, with a for servant passages or things of the such for guests, we can briefly allow others to use them. You can only accompany two at a time through the gate. You're welcome to use mine if you would be of some assistance.
Hold on. So what you're saying is that we can't just simply steal these crystals off of people and
No,
use them?
it would take some very, very good convincing. You'd have to convince them to bestow the crystal upon you, and then even at that time, you could only use it for a certain amount of time, unless you also found somebody who could make you a forgery from a raw crystal. Those are pretty much your only two options. Stealing a crystal is going to get you nowhere and get you probably hurt and caught very quickly.
It complicates things a little bit. What is your suggestion?
This is not my purview. I focus on matters of the heart. As I mentioned, I would be willing. I have to sit here and finish this song. Needs more purpose, but like I said, I would and go ahead and make so all of you that are interested, you can go ahead and make an arcana or a history check.
Arcana or history? Both the same.
Well, see, my thing with doing anything right now, you said this is in the twilight hours. Hopham just went on a drinking binge with the dwarves. So I'm pretty sure while everybody was out sneaking about doing all kinds of crazy shit, Hopham is sitting there holding his staff, trying to make sure and waking. What was that? Some touch me? I didn't hear peaches, did I? No. Okay, I'm good.
You pay the price for making friends with dwarves, for sure.
My staff, they burned it.
Well, I mean,
it's not a stick. It's not just a stick.
Canonically, you're a half elf, and I'm pretty sure that elves are not affected by ale. So you're half affected. Legolas had no feeling at all, so you're good.
I'm pretty sure I'm plastered.
Fuck
like drywall. Like, this motherfucker sitting here laying, holding his stick like it's its own personal body pillow. Going, there are many like it, but this is fine. There's no stick like my own. There's no stick.
I will let you role play that to your heart's content, but I don't want you by any means to feel like you can't be a part of anything that's going on because of that. So I won't instill any like penalty onto you, but
I'm plastered, like I said, like drywall, bro. Fuck that shit.
I do like with that.
I'm laying down on the bed or up against the wall or still at the fucking table. I don't know. I'm out. That's all I know.
With that arcana check, Caracas, you know that the crystals you guys have, like the raw crystals, can be basically refined and tailored into these like key-like mechanisms to help pass through the gates. With that check, you also know that there's some similarities to the necklace that Bartholucius is allowing you guys to borrow, and the one that Remy found in his box, the Saria box.
Oh, fuck! I didn't write that down.
And
I knew I forgot something. What
Yeah,
chat did you put that in?
I don't think I put it in a chat.
Did you DM it to me, or did you just tell me?
So it's a
Yeah.
did I DM it to you?
No,
Okay.
just quickly remind me. I'm sorry.
So it was a very dark red crystal amulet, and inscribed in it there was some infernal, and there was a
Yes.
letter that basically said, you know, to my love, use this. Shall we meet again in person or in the afterlife?
Mm, for the other.
And not
Okay.
not to get too far off topic, but I time is of the essence, and I would appreciate your help if you are out and about. This is not just a token that I bestow upon you lightly, but here here's the amulet, and I I've written down some tasks that would greatly, I think, help facilitate the wooing of my peaches.
Um. Okay. Um. Brezik will handle that.
Well,
Krakus,
I
Sidebar.
do have something for each one of you. If I don't think it would be correct for I think if one of you did all of these, she may fall in love with that person rather than myself. I if each one of you could maybe complete a task, it would be of great benefit. I am the one we are trying to elevate here, correct, fellas? Correct? We're all of the same mind?
Sure.
Not really. No.
Well,
But
disheartening.
okay, let's just put it like this. If the tasks you have for, at least for me, isn't too demeaning or too much out of my way, I'll do it. Sure.
I've written them down in case one of you were to forget.
Okay.
There you are.
Um.
I post them in the live stream memes.
Yeah, yeah.
Um. Women love a competition, brother. Okay. um. Sure. I like take one of the pieces of paper, like whatever. I'm like, Caracas, can I need you for a second.
Okay.
I just
And
love how
like
this guy
What?
puts it in memes
What?
and not the general.
I pulled Caracas aside. I'm like, listen, um, what does this say? And like I'll hold up the crystal to him.
Oh, so
How does this
now you want me to read the Infernal. I asked you about it when you found it, and you just completely shoved me aside. Now you want me to read it?
I mean, if you don't want to read it, I can find someone else.
No, hand it here.
Okay.
And then I look at it and then proceed to read it.
Okay. Give me 1 second while I find where I wrote that down.
It's not that I didn't want. It's not that I shoved you aside. I just like to keep all my aces to myself.
Uh-huh.
You never show the full hand. You gotta wait for the river and then the flip and then all that good stuff. You see? I didn't know if this was even gonna be useful until right now.
So the inscription says, evil is a word used by the ignorant and the weak. It's about survival. It's about unleashing your inner power. It glorifies the strength of the individual. That's what it says.
Hey,
Does that ring any bells for you?
not immediately off the top of my head.
Can I make like a history check to see if I've like seen that anywhere before? Is it
I
like
guess-
a poem? Is it a quote? Is it like
I guess me too. Like, I would imagine that it probably would sound familiar, but it's just immediately I'm like, maybe not.
nothing? Okay. Well, if anything, we have a red crystals.
Let
We
me
can move around how we like.
No, I don't think either of you guys are getting anything from that inscription. Nothing's striking you yet. But you know it's a dark crystal. You know there's infernal on it. You know there's mentions of evil and power. And you know it was once owned by Syria. There's a thread there.
Yeah. And if anything, it could be a bargaining chip. And I love a good bargaining chip. And then I snatched the crystal away from him again. And I'm like, fuck with. Thank you. So who wants to do what? I know which one I wanted. I want to do number 4.
Oh, you want to do number 4? I actually had an idea for number 4.
Oh, did you? Okay, cool. Do it. Cool, do it. It's all you, brother.
I had an idea for number 4.
It's all you, brother. I will do number 2. I will deliver a note to her apartment door.
I'm gonna go take a piss real quick.
Actually, Remy, that's with the forgery you made, that's almost perfect. If you could, do it in the seal you put on there, the handwriting. If you could come up with something, that would be amazing.
Of course, for you, anything. 14.
Nice, cool.
So yeah, like he hands me the note, and I'm like, okay, listen, Barthy, I'm gonna call you Barthy. Just like if you really want to catch a woman's eye, the parchment, it has to be of a much finer quality. The ink must be perfect. And like I pull out this like little, the bag that the fucking toy maker had in Toy Story. Like he pulls out that, and he like opens it, and then like 3 more shelves come up. He opens it again. He's like, okay, parchment. Okay, pulls out like a really nice piece of parchment. He's like, what's her favorite color?
Her favorite color?
Yes.
It has to be green, as he kind of like sticks his chest out a little bit because he's a half orc.
Because he's green. Okay. Remy picks like a very like fine, like dark, like almost like a dark green ink.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, let's write this.
Tell her to meet me here at 6 p.m.
6 p.m. Got it. Do you want me to say it's from you, or secret admirer?
A secret admirer. Let's let it be a surprise.
Secret
admirer. I want to see the look on her face when she realizes it's me.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, sure. What are you trying to find out?
I'm just trying to see if like he's ever like interacted with this woman, like ever. Or if this is like, if this is like one of those things that he's like, oh no, she's like, oh well, nope, let's go, we're here. Oh yeah, I can't roll one. It's great. So 14. It would have been better if I could roll a one. I'll be like, hey, bro, you got this. Okay, and then like I'll slide in, and then I put like a nice.
He seems to like. He seems to know enough about her that it seems like they've interacted.
Okay. Take your word for it.
Just because he's been maced by her doesn't mean that's an interaction. Just saying.
He's the sexual harassment meme. He's the same. Okay, yeah. So like Remy will like fold it up real nice and like put like a nice little wax seal on it, and then he's like, "I will be right back." I'm like, wait, where does she live? I don't even know where she lives.
Oh, he'll tell you directions. She'll be at work soon. That's where I'd go and find her.
But you wanted me to hand it to her
yes, and someone else is supposed to find her at work. Yes. He'll give you directions to her apartment. Sorry, my mind's just racing. I must finish this song.
No, you're fine. And like I'll look to everybody else. I'm like, you guys good? I got a job to do.
Can't tell you. Right. Look forward to tonight. It's almost unimaginable.
You're right. So if you do that, bye bye. I'll just I'll just leave.
Okay. So you can go by yourself. Like he said, the crystals will escort like a pair. If
okay. I'll wait for someone else.
But so that way, like, and the way he explains that is like if somebody wanted to take a guest or a servant with them, that's what the gate allows them to do that.
Okay. I'll wait.
Krakus, Hopham, Brezek, anything you guys want to do or derive a plan on what you guys are going to be doing for today? Krakus is taking number 4.
Yeah, I've got like 2 things in my head. One idea I actually was wanting to save as a distraction if it worked out. But I think I got something else planned for that one. For number 4.
Hopham, are you going to take 1 or 3?
Question. How far past the point of everybody going out and doing stuff is this? Is Hopham awake? Has anybody come and thrown water at Hopham, check to see if he's still breathing?
Grown ass man, dog.
Do I need to do a mind sliver on him just to make him be fine?
Just to make him sober up?
Yeah.
I'm trying to just like play this out. Has anybody like, kicked him like, what the fuck up?
Sure, correct. You see Hopham over there snoring. Oh, staff.
Staff.
Oh,
yeah. No staff. It's not staff.
I'm gonna take Hopham's staff.
Oh no.
That's gonna wake him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take his staff.
Hopham, you're holding your staff. You begin to feel somebody pull it from your grasp.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say Hopham will react accordingly. Someone touching his staff as he's waking up. I don't want to swing on you, but
man, I could roll slide ahead. I'm just saying, I don't care. It's whatever.
In that moment,
wakes up violent. My stick.
Don't ever touch my stick.
Leave my stick alone. I mean, my staff. Stick. I mean, what's going on?
So
I was gonna say if he wakes up violently, I'll just cast Mage Hand as kind of a barrier to be and just kind of put up against his chest. Stop.
It's like when the little kid, like when the uncle's holding the little kid's head.
Yeah.
He like wakes up swinging, and the mage hand's just holding his forehead. He's like, "Get away from my staff!"
He's just like swinging over my head. I'm like, okay, so like,
Yeah,
I was just
swinging over your
old
head.
man waking up, holding his hand. Hey, look at you! Yeah, goddamn kids.
You can't drink, and you're also silent when you wake up, brother.
No, someone grabbing my staff.
I mean, you gotta wake up.
Bro,
Bro.
don't grab the staff. Just don't.
It's not even your staff.
Don't touch
Your
it.
staff is burnt up, remember? You don't have a staff anymore. This is a new staff.
Don't touch the staff.
Have you ever read the book? Have you ever heard the book these?
Just don't touch the staff. What do y'all need me to do? What's up? What the hell's going on?
Well, we have some tasks for you to do. Which one would you like to do? You could get some boots. You could ask a friend for Peaches' favorite treat. What's up?
Fuck, I mean,
I'll go. Where's the shop at? I'll go get the boots.
Okay, so you're asking for a
Never
treat.
mind.
Here you go.
All right.
Don't you think that's clever, Brezek? Boots with
What?
mates on the bottom.
Boots with the
With
fur.
what?
Oh, she will inscribe mates on the bottom of the boots with the spurs
Okay,
on the soles.
great. Oh. No, wait, no. So what?
Oh, yes, love is lost on you, my friend.
Not love.
Right.
I can promise you it ain't love.
Good talk.
Does she also wear her apple bottom jeans?
Yes. Here's 20 gold pieces for her services. Make sure to tip her kindly, but not
Wait
too
a
well.
second. I thought. Wait, her services. I thought I was just getting boots.
Yes,
You want me
just
to,
just
you know?
the boot, Brezek.
Okay.
No,
So no services.
No.
Just the boots.
Fling her around the ring, if you know what I mean.
do not make me write a song defiling your image, your reputation.
Oh boy, defiling is something a word.
Good luck. And I'll just like, where's her? Wait, I'll like walk out and then come back in. Where's her shop?
He'll give you directions.
Okay, good. Bye.
So
That's
who
not the
needs to come
torture
with
rack.
me?
But
Like-
you don't have a. He doesn't have an amulet. Someone should go with him.
Fuck it. Okay, I'm like, don't fuck this up, and like I'm running out to catch up to present.
It's just now
most
as
of
they
you
like
would've
leave
noticed
and you
that
guys
we're
are
looking at-
arguing over the staff. You hear like a thud on the table, and you see that there's one of the dwarves passed out under there still.
He'll be all right. Just let him sleep. Let him sleep it out. He'll be fine.
Okay. Brezek and Remy head out. Caracas, Hopham. So did Remy? Do you have both the amulets then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will give Caracas the blue one,
Okay.
and I'll keep the red one.
Okay. So you guys can move through various levels of the capital with those. The blue one will get you to the first two levels, and the other one will get you through the fourth to the fourth level, which is pretty much all of the capital.
How do they look at me when, like, I assume it's like a checkpoint, right?
Oh yeah, great question. So if you're a scout in your normal gear, there's definitely some looks, but there's a lot of kind of, I don't know, you could call it cosplay or whatever going on.
Okay.
Not so much of it is roguish and poor. So there's definitely a few
Whoa.
looks.
Whoa, whoa, roguish, yes. Poor, absolutely not. Let's stop that right there, okay? I don't know about president, but me, no, okay.
Well, okay, so I mean, I guess
He's like, my
do
money
you
don't
want that?
jingle.
Yeah.
My money jingle jangle like everybody else. I listen, but yeah, like I feel like Remy keeps himself like pretty pristine, and like I haven't been hit a lot in combat at all, so like I don't feel like my clothes would be like messed up or anything from like the fights that we had. So I feel like
Okay.
Remy is roguish, yeah, but he's not like poor.
Gotcha.
Like I'm
Okay.
smoking a magic pipe, like I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, so you're drawing some attention. You're definitely not as affluent as some of the people who live in the capital. I guess I'll put it that way.
Can I make either a perception or a deception to see if like I can try to like, because like Remy's an asshole, but he's not like arrogant. He's just a dick, right?
Yeah.
It's like, can I like make, because all these people that have crystals are rich people. Like, do they have like an air of superiority to them? Are there is it like that type of class system here? That is like everybody's like puts their nose up to everybody else below them like that?
Yeah, I'd say that it's uh it's it's almost like predatorial. The people that realize that they're, like level 3 people when they're walking around level 2s, it's kind of like, oh, get out of my way, and the level 2s kind of give
Interesting.
way, right? And so like, there's definitely like a caste system that's, there's a survival of the fittest aspect going on here. Know when to step aside and know when to push your authority on others. And that kind of personality cascades down through, yeah, the more rich to the less.
Okay. So I want to put on that like air about me.
Okay.
So like would you want me to make like a
Go ahead and first make a perception and then make a performance or a deception.
okay, perception? It
Okay.
is an 8
Okay.
and a deception is an 18.
Oh, nice. Okay. Um, you think you have some of the mannerisms and the way people are walking down. Um, you your idea of what their authority is like, you masquerade that successfully.
Okay. And I'm like,
There,
President,
there's
just
some
follow my lead.
there's like at first there's even a guard that goes up to approach you, and kind of the way you end up, kind of, you don't even really wave your hand, you kind of like look at them and nod your head in a disapproving manner, and they almost stop in their tracks. They notice your crystal as you walk through the gate. Oh, you sir, yes, go, go ahead.
It's like I'm gonna like you here. Too bad you gotta blow up a capital or something. Wait, this crystal could get us there. So like, fuck Bartholomew, or like whatever his name is. Why don't we just go and scout it out now?
I mean, yeah, we can go scout it. I mean, we'll have to get the others anyway, but it's not like we're on a deadlines. Drop this stupid shit off and go check it out.
Yeah, I guess we did give our word. Okay.
We were using his crystals and everything. So, while we're walking, like you see me answer that, or you hear me answer that kind of in a distracted tone, because the only thing I've been doing while we're talking about divvying up the I guess errands as we were walking out, thinking about seeing Saria and then while we're walking, my head's on a swivel, just looking for her.
Okay.
To the point where sometimes I'm like walking away, and Remy has to pull me back, and say, "Where are you going?" I'm just looking for her.
Okay, good to know. Go ahead and make a perception check, and I'll count this. And what's your passive?
On the lower side of shit. Passive perception is 10.
Okay. Good to know. Cool. Okay. You're definitely aware of your surroundings. You don't happen to see Saria anywhere, any signs of her as of yet.
Can I extend that to also old One-Eyed Jack?
Of course.
Whoever she was talking to.
Yes. I will I'll let that 16 stand for a few of these interactions, and then I might have you roll again in a few.
Hey, you're a smuggler, right? Like by trade, like that's your thing.
And I look around, make sure no one's like listening. Yeah.
So think like a smuggler. Soraya is a smuggler. So where would you go?
To a safe house to lay low, but I don't know any safe houses here. I've never been here.
Don't you guys have like any like markings or like tricks of the trade stuff? Because like me, and if I'm working with people, I usually have like all thieves can't something in the air, and I'm like, we have that. We have symbols. We let each other know if there's like a safe house here, or if there's like a drop off point somewhere. You guys don't do that?
I mean we did in Elias or Shyla. But again, I don't know what their symbols or whatever would be here.
But
I think
and
Saria
like
ran with a little bit different crowd than I did. I got things from the Gap to Maddie, and that was it.
the thing about people like us in our chosen professions is that the symbols might change, but the spots never do. So maybe the symbols are different, but maybe the placements are the same.
Maybe.
Just something to think about.
We're so close to her. I'm just upset that we didn't do something then.
We'll figure
But I
something
may have
out.
an idea of how to get that out. Yeah. Yeah, we will.
And if you need me, just let me know.
The same goes for you.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
That wasn't said very earnestly. But I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, guess we're just gonna have to find out, aren't we?
With that, you have arrived at Peach's apartment. Doorman stands there, tall, human, bearded, white hair. Seems to hold the door for people coming and going. What would you like to do, Remy?
I have been tasked with the prestigious job to make sure that Madame Peaches receives this letter. Would you do that for me?
Of course. And who may I say it's sent from?
Everything's in the note. And like I'll hand it to him, and I'm like, this note, discretion is very important to the sender. So please don't open it.
Oh, of course. Discretion indeed. Good
And
sir.
like I'll give him like 3 gold as like a, mum's the word.
This must be very important. Yes, sir. I will keep this quiet. I'll keep it quiet indeed. As he looks at both you and Brezek. Have a good day, sirs.
You too.
I need boots.
Let's go get those boots.
Are we supposed to get them? Are we supposed to get them from her?
Yes.
No, we're supposed to get them from.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to get them from her?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
remember?
because she's a fucking cobbler, dude.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm sorry,
Peaches, cobbler.
Yes.
bro. I'm sorry.
I just tower over the human. I'm like, as tall as he is, I still got like 6 to 8 inches on him. Like, I need boots.
Yeah. Well, the woman you left us for, she is a fine shoemaker, bootmaker.
Do you know where she works?
Yes, there's that way, sir.
Thank you very much.
It's a store called Made for Walking.
Of course it is. I fucking hate you so much.
You see my hands clench into fists like Arnold.
Just shake him at the sky, you son of a bitch.
If only you saw my fucking facial expressions at that one.
Yeah, like Remy is so distracted with like how to get to the capital and shit. He's like not even paying attention anymore.
Takes you just a few minutes. You guys pass through another gate. You guys are still kind of on the level 2 area of the capital. You get to her store. You see a beautiful female human woman sitting there, slaving away, making shoes, nailing things into leather soles, putting ornate designs into the leather, tanning different colors. Bell rings. Ding. Can I help you?
I need boots.
Oh, what size for yourself?
I look down and I'm like, no. I'm trying to remember how big.
Go ahead and try to make a like history or a perception check.
Yeah, they're both awesome. So let's
size 8. That's what you guess.
Thinking about 8, 8.5, somewhere around there.
I can do those. It definitely won't fit you though.
Do I see him like floundering right now? Can I help him out?
Because like I've like
he like doesn't even say a size. She asks what size. He says W.
and I just hold my fingers apart. I'm like, this big.
Yeah. Okay,
what check would you like?
Same thing, perception or history.
14.
You're like, those are too small. You need like a 13.
I think he means a 13 wide, please.
Oh. Yeah, that must be a bugbear size, the 8. That's no problem.
Yeah. And also could you do us the favor and could you inscribe mates on the bottom of the boots?
Of course, she kind of looks at the two of you. Yeah, that wouldn't be a problem at all. Very nice. Very nice touch.
I want spurs on them.
Spurs.
That spurs on.
Yeah, just go ahead and pick out the color leather and the spurs. We have a few that are made from quite a craftsman here. There's probably a dozen selections there. Just go ahead and pick them out.
I walk up, pick the first ones I see, leather.
They're like chromed out, pointy. Yeah, gotcha.
Like disco balls, but with spikes.
Yeah, I can assemble this in just a few moments. I actually have some supplies ready. I'm prepared for the festival. Are you here to celebrate? Are you from the capital? Where do you reside? What are you looking forward to? How do you feel about magic? Isn't it amazing?
You ask a lot of questions.
Do you have any answers?
Nope. Here visiting a friend.
Oh, that's nice.
We haven't seen him in a while, so we're hoping to surprise him.
It's always surprises. That they're always great, and I'm sure your friend is happy to see you. Have you gotten to catch up yet, or the boots for him?
Remember, you said that about surprises, but we have not been able to see him yet.
I have a quick question. Can I run outside and smoke a cigarette while all this is going on?
Yeah. No, yeah, of course.
Okay.
I'll throw it to you and Dustin in 5.
Okay.
Takes her, a few minutes. She's done this before. She has stuff ready, definite, tourists and all that type of stuff. Put the boots together, gets them back to you guys. That'll be 14 gold.
I just hand her the fistful of gold that he gave me.
Okay.
It's it here.
Oh, thank you so much. Very kind of you. I hope you enjoyed the festivities, and friends lucky to have friends like you.
Yeah, well, I'll have to remind him of that. Thank you.
Well, yes.
Manners. Thank you.
Yes. Have a great day. Before so you guys have completed your tasks for Bartholucius. As you guys walk back and you scope things, is there anything specific that you'd like to kind of take a look at? It looks like there's some flyers for different events. There's a fighting competition that's going to happen tomorrow. There's
as I walk by, rip.
Yeah. Definitely have the flyer in hand, the address, the place it's going to happen. You see another flyer for the public execution of someone who's hidden magic, who's robbed the capital and many of its citizens from, the list goes on, and you see a picture of Matthias, center of the capital. It'll be a spectacle. It'll be the pinnacle of the events. Make sure you're there. You see that there's an eating competition. You see that there's you see that there's a jeweler competition for best new device, new fashion forward designs for crystals and things of that nature. Yeah. Anything else you guys would like to look for?
Remy stands in front of the flyer that's talking shit about Matthias, and he's just he's muttering to himself under his breath, and he's like, "What did you do?" He's like, "But we'll get you out," and he'll rip it, and if he can't reach it, he'll be like, "Brezik, rip this for me."
Got it. You can rip it on your own. You got that.
Yeah, I rip it, and then I crumple it up and rip it again. Is there any thieves' cant around?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
14.
You notice a couple things, not too many, nothing that's doing directions. There's a couple things that you notice that are stay away from here. This guy's a mark. You notice one thing that it basically is saying guard patrol every 15 minutes. It looks like that you're picking up on a couple of the guard patrol things, where they walk, kind of some of their patterns throughout the capital.
Ooh, can I take note of that?
Yes. Yeah, you can definitely take note of that.
I'll take note of it. And also, as we're walking back, can I just make a perception to see if I see I doubt I'll see Surya, but Surya and the eye patch dude.
Yes, and actually, so while you're taking note of the guard path thing, could you please just give me a straight intelligence check? on
Straight
making note. Yep.
Telehan. Oh, it was an 18 and then it rolled over.
Yep.
Bitch.
So you're taking note of the guard paths. Doesn't
Copy.
seem to anything to bother you. And what was the other thing you wanted to make a check for Surya and iPad?
Yeah, I just want to keep a lookout because I know it's important to Brezik. So
Go ahead and hold that check, and I'm gonna go to Hopham and Caracas real quick.
do your thing, dog.
So Hopham, Caracas, you guys have your other 2 tasks that you need to complete. You need to ask her best friend Laurel what her favorite treat is for Bartholucius, and you need to declare your undying love for Peaches in a public place because women love competition. You still find yourself back at the tavern at the Winged Trout. The other pair of you just left a few minutes before. What would you guys like to do?
All right, Hopham, time to wake up. We got to go find her friend Laurel and ask favorite treat. Come on.
Yeah. All right. Wait. Oh, what about little dude right there? They're so cute when they're sleeping like that.
He'll be all right. Just let him sleep it off.
Yeah, you'll be all right. Yeah, I was all right.
And
Staff.
oh, quit being a baby. Come on. So the that crystal amulet that I got, that where exactly is her best friend in regards to needing that amulet?
Yeah, so you guys have a bluish amulet. It'll get you to kind of level layer 2 of this whole capital, and that seems to be where Bartholucius resides, and also Peaches and her friends. They kind of seem to be level 2 people. So he tells you, where Laurel works. She's a hairdresser. She can be kind of talkative though, and she can be quite gossipy. So just try not to be so obvious about who this is for. Otherwise, I fear that Peaches will, unravel our ruse very, very quickly.
Got
All
it.
right, Hopham, time to shine.
Oh, baby,
Let's go.
Okay. Go ahead and give me. So, as you guys walk through the capital, are you trying to, stay away from prying eyes? Do you guys look like yourselves? The other pair let you know that Surya was out in the city. So I guess just describe to me what your demeanor and your appearance is like as you guys, travel through the streets.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I stick out like a fucking sore thumb, and everything being, a tiefling, and I'm sure that she definitely would recognize me. So I guess at this moment I will put my hood up and do disguise self. I'm going to disguise myself as a elf.
Okay.
No real distinct features, just can definitely tell that I'm an elf with the ears.
Hopham?
Hopham is we got the hood up, just saying.
Okay.
Not covering okay. So since everybody's walking around and trying to showboat and be like, look at me, I'm better than you. I'm not really trying to do so much with the hood all the way up, covering the face, don't look at me type of thing. But it's mostly just to cover my face so that people can't really see it unless they're looking at me. And I'm walking with a purpose, but looking around, also still staring at my stick, going my stick. But Yeah, since they're talking about Saria is around and everything, I definitely don't want my face 100% straight out, but I don't want to look like I'm trying to hide it.
Okay.
So I don't. Yeah, that kind of seems like a little bit, kind of obvious. Like walking, with a purpose, like you're going somewhere, and not having my hood up fully in face. I believe would be a little bit better for our situation. And I'd be looking around trying to see if maybe I could spot whoever they talked about was with Saria or Saria herself,
Okay. As you
and
guys
keeping
walk,
an eye out too. Just saying, anybody like watching us randomly.
okay. Go ahead and give me. I guess give me a perception check, and then give me either a deception or a performance check to kind of act like you guys belong here.
So perception and
Yes. First
one of
do the
those two.
perception, and then yes, and then one of those two. Okay.
Fucking hell.
I mean, it's a good thing you have disguise self. It helps. Okay, you guys make it through. You guys are on level 1. You guys make it up to like level 2. You guys are kind of, traversing through the areas, looking at different vendors. There's some commotion going on. Hopham, you see over to the right, looks like, the hairdresser's location. Looks to be like a line out the door. Lots of ladies kind of waiting to get their hair did. You see Laurel. Looks to be Laurel. It fits the description that Barth Lucius gave you. How would you like to handle that?
Just walk right up, push all these women, move, bitches. I got business. Just use my staff. Get the fuck out of the way.
Okay.
I mean, no. Okay, I'm just being stupid. No, no. Of course. I mean, we're gonna have to play this a little bit cool. Need to walk up and first ask what's going on. Why is there like this line? Because if this line is for her, then yeah, we got to figure out how to fucking make this line move a little bit faster.
Oh no, it's there's you just see like a few women talking. You ask why the line's long. They kind of just look at you and go back to their conversation, like talking about their nails, talking about their hair. They don't think you're there to get service done. They like kind of look at you, look at your beard. It's a little scraggly.
Well, I guess nobody likes any money around here. Wants to help somebody out.
Well,
Motions coin purse.
okay, yeah. One of the girls turns around. Well, why are you here?
Well, I mean, one, I was told there was a nice place to get a haircut for one, and then I was also wondering, where there's any nice places to eat around here.
So you're obviously not from here.
I mean, what gave it away?
Well, if you were from here, you know that the best places to eat are Flinches and the Ruby Toes. And sometimes, if you get there on Tuesdays when Rick's working, Flamingos is awesome. And as far as the line goes, it's because this place is the best, and there's going to be a celebration in like 4 days.
Gotcha. So everybody's getting their hair did. Understandable.
Yeah.
So, you're talking about these wonderful places to eat. Do they have any delicious desserts?
Of course they do. And like I said, Rick makes the best stuff in town. It's just not Tuesday.
So it's just
Is
not
it?
Tuesday.
She looks at her friend. She's like, "Is it? It's not Tuesday, is it?"
Well, that's what I was about to say. What day is it? Actually. Oh. Yeah, we don't fucking know. I don't remember. I've been kind of drinking and I just woke up. Someone grabbed my stick. Wait, that sounded wrong.
This is not this kind of establishment.
You're gonna get arrested. You're gonna get arrested. Like,
that was not meant to. No, that was not Hopham saying that. I was narrating how Hopham just woke up. That was not saying that. God damn.
I can imagine during this entire time, I'm seeing Hopham just, him being basically drunken mess, and I'm just sitting over here with my hand just completely face palming and just going, oh God.
I think Hopham's doing all right.
Yeah, he's doing fine.
I just narrated the other stuff. You're just seeing. I'm just like, so what is it? What? Wait, what is today? What's today? It's not Tuesday. You say Rick Flamingos Tuesday.
Yeah. Flinches also makes a bomb creme brulee.
Flinches. Gotcha. Creme brulee. Cool. And
Are you gonna take me there or what? Because you said you had money.
hold up. Wait, when did this turn into freaking Tinder?
Wait. I'm gonna step in on this one, and I'm gonna do a deception and go, yeah. He'll definitely he'll take you out on he'll take you out next week.
And you are?
Oh, I'm just his friend. There's no need to know my name. I'm just his friend. I'm just here to look after him.
Well, I'm just here for the celebration. Next week, you're gonna miss out. She turns around, gets back in line.
Alrighty. Jesus Christ.
Can you believe these two? And she's talking to her friend, and she points back, and you hear them say some stuff, and girls start to snicker. Some of them look back at you.
I don't know, dude.
I'm doing it. As I hear that and I walk away, I cast. Yeah, I'm not even going to pronounce that because I always fuck it up. And I put a stench on that girl that just will never go away.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, what does it smell like?
Oh, just vile.
Eternal stench.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, being that you are, so does it have verbal, somatic, or material components?
Oh, do I need to do that? Do I need to? Hold on, where is it?
We'll see.
Wait,
verbal and somatic.
No.
Verbal and somatic. Okay, so
No.
Okay, go ahead.
There we go.
Okay, nice. Okay, there you go. Okay, so there's part of you where you're like, this bitch, and you begin to say the words out loud and move your hand, and then you just you subtly turn away, cast the spell, and then you just hear a few people, ew. It's not me, I swear. And then just, yeah, you hear a few, get away from me. Is that her? Seems to have taken effect.
All right.
Oh, boy. I'm glad I was muted when I said what I was just saying, Katie said,
We're screaming, Dustin. We're screaming.
oh, don't worry. My mic was muted. Don't worry. And Jesus looking at me.
So far, you guys have found out so far, you guys have found out from some random chick where she likes to eat. What else do you guys like to do?
Exactly. That's like seriously, they tell I'm just trying to get some information so when I talk to the fucking friend, I can actually lead the conversation. But
there you go. Okay. There you go. Nice.
All right, well,
well done. So what would you like to do now?
Oh, I'm just fuck these bitches. That obviously he done cast this bitch got case of steak. Or what I did, which is kind of closer to. I mean, anyways. So obviously he done cleared the place out. Hopefully these motherfuckers are like, this bitch stank. And she's like, not me. And they're more worried about the stank. And so we're just gonna walk straight up to the friend now.
And actually, yeah. So as this has happened, the line, everybody's kind of like, what is that smell? Like the line seems to clear up.
Jesus.
Okay, so
oh my god.
You're
Sorry. Said something when I talked to the friend.
You've successfully cleared your way to the front of the line. Looks like it takes probably about 10, 15 more minutes for Laurel to finish up her customer. She goes to check, the sign-in book. She calls out a few names. No one answers. Next, anyone next?
Oh, me. I'm next.
Oh, sure, handsome. What can I do for you?
Oh, can we get a little bit of a nice fixer-upper? Hobbins motioning at his nice big like mountain man beard and his long hair, and he's like, "Can we kind of tidy up little split ends, dead ends?"
Of course, you're just looking for, just kind of, a little off the end, or do you want a new look? Something to kind of go for the celebration. She pulls out like a few, photos. She actually has like a little magic thing where she just has like on one of the photos, she changed the picture to look like you and the different hairstyles and how they might look on you. We could go, we could just straighten up the Fu Manchu a little bit. We could go a little bit larger on the sides. I noticed you kind of have a little bit, of curvature to your cheekbones there. This might accent it well. What are you thinking, hon?
And Hobbin just goes, shaggy, not so shaggy. Just a little bit off the top. Just take all the stuff that's making it look bad and bring it down and tame it. That's all we want.
Okay.
You don't need to go all fancy and do all this stuff. That is kind of cool, though, that it does that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Let me ask you about beard oil. Do you ever put that in your face? Do you ever massage some of that in? I have some really nice stuff.
I am out, but yes.
Might help with some of what you got going on there. It's a little tangled.
A little dry patches on the skin, yes.
She proceeds to upsell you on facial massage, hot towel, magical unseen servant massages your feet and your shins as she trims away at your beard. She gives you a quick haircut, quick beard trim. That'll be 22 gold.
Jesus Christ. All right. Didn't even get a chance to actually sit here and talk, but okay.
Oh, well, so if you'd like to talk through the course of her giving your haircut.
I don't want to do the course of the haircut. I was just saying, okay. But during this time frame, that's what I was going to be talking to her. Because cool. Yeah, she's in her zone, just doing her thing.
Yeah.
And so that'd be the best time to talk to her and ask questions. And I was just going to be sitting there, just same thing I asked the other chick, what's any good places, and I would mention like that lady and her friends mentioned, what about you and your friends? And I didn't know if I needed to like roll another like performance perception or whatever, or performance or persuasion or whatever.
Yeah, go ahead and roll persuasion. Nice. She mentions some of the same restaurants, and she goes like, but some of the girls like to go to Flamingos, but to me, it's kind of a little played out. There's a place called Tucci's that I love to go, but really, one of the places, there's just a little cart around the corner where a little grandma comes out and she makes the best little butter cookies. She has probably about a dozen to sell every day until she sells out. But they are just some of the best. Have you ever had a snickerdoodle?
Oh yes, they're delicious.
They're just magical, and there's just something about home. Me and my friends love them.
You and their friends.
Yeah.
Oh, you always go for them, enjoy them.
Yeah, I mean, when we can get there in time.
About what time?
Well, she brings some in the morning, and she also brings another batch in the afternoon, probably about a little bit before lunchtime. I'd say 11:30ish.
Currently, what is the time?
I'd say it's probably like morning, probably about like 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay. So
Thanks.
yeah,
You gentlemen have a great day.
appreciate it.
You big guy, as she kind of like looks at your friend. You need a trim?
No, I
No,
was
no, no,
just
no.
I was just touched up a couple of days ago. I'm just here to look after this one and just make sure everything's fine.
All right. Well, you gentlemen have a great day. Enjoy the festivities.
You too.
Okay. You've successfully gotten some information from Laurel. I don't know if you have an idea of a public place, but go ahead and roll another perception check for me as you guys leave her shop. Nice.
Ah,
Okay. So
I should have took the 3.
As you roll that, you leave the shop. You're walking around, kind of scoping out some of the vendors, some of the street food, things like that. Maybe looking for this corner she talked about where you'll find the grandma with the snickerdoodles. And you see a crowd kind of begin to gather as it looks like somebody's coming in from the city gates. You see as some people begin to talk under their breath and, oh, their performance last year was amazing, blah, blah, blah. As you see these gymnastic, almost like Cirque du Soleil performers coming in, elephants, different beasts, things like that, as some of them get thrown up into the air. And then you see like a magical a wave of the hand as they begin to descend slowly and, um, gracefully tumble through the air as someone else casts another spell, as another acrobat kind of begins to levitate in the middle of the air. They put on just kind of a miraculous spectacle of defying gravity. Uh, with that perception check, though, you notice as a few people begin to take note, there seems to be an affluent, elvish man who is watching everything that's going on, hands underneath a yellow and purplish robe. Looks like there's kind of an entourage that's following him, and you notice at the back of his entourage looks to be Saria standing there. What would you guys like to do?
Oh man, I kind of thought we would go grab the cookies first, and then I would just use those as, I would basically just take the cookies. Oh,
it's not time for the cookies yet, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know. That's where I was just like, fuck.
Yep.
Well, we got a few moments, so we need to be telling this woman.
I will let you guys think about what you're going to do while I cut back to the other two. So, Brezek, Remy, go ahead and make your rolls to see if you see Saria around.
One other thing that I would also like to do is like go back to the area where we saw her.
Okay.
In character, go back to the area that we saw her, and like Remy brought up a good point. So we do have certain like iconography that depicts safe houses and like pickup points and things like that, just to see if I can see anything around where we saw her last. That's my perception check to see her, though.
Okay. Doesn't seem to notice her. You guys are making your way back to where you saw her with the figure. Okay. Remy, anything?
Remy would like to come along.
Yeah, Remy, anything you would like to do while you guys are still on this level 2 area? You guys saw her down on like a level 1 area.
Yeah. Do I see? I want to kind of check if I can like try and just like I feel like as we're walking, me and Brezik are just like talking this out, right? Like I'm like, hey, like maybe I can help. Just look out for stuff. Like just let me know what your symbols look like, if they're similar to mine, et cetera, et cetera. So I want to see if I could help out and like possibly like maybe look out for some smuggler symbols or anything like that.
Okay, go ahead and make your perception check as you guys walk back to where you saw Saria and the man with the eye patch.
Ooh. 15.
Close.
Is there another one, or is that my 8 the one that's for that?
Go ahead and make another perception check when you guys get back to that area.
All right.
Let's go.
So you get to that area. It looks to be that there's kind of an alleyway there. Definitely an avenue that's pretty simple to move up and down through the different levels. But also looking for some like the thieves' cants and signs and things like that. One of the things that you guys do notice is that it's not even in your face, even in the thieves' cant, but there's a subtle marking about a passageway, and you think it's kind of this alley, but you realize that the thieves' cant is actually talking about a sewer grate that's in that vicinity as well. So it looks like that there's some direction that's even subtle in the thieves' cant about being able to move through the sewer system.
See, I knew there had to be something. Like, look, you see that, right?
Yeah, now that you pointed out, yeah. Makes sense. And I'm like looking at something completely different. Yeah, I see it. That's right.
Can I see? Fuck, but it's a city, so like this does make. Can I make like a survival check or something along those lines to see if I can like see any like tracks, if something was dropped, if like, because everybody makes mistakes, right? It's like, is there something that
like a
gives
dead
us?
drop or something?
No, like if are there any indications that a person was here and a person was leaving to something? Right? Because we know Saria's build, we know what she looks like, how she moves. Like, is there any way that like I can see if there are like footprints, if there's like something around here besides the sewer grate?
So the thing I will say as far as like a survival and stuff goes is these are paved and then like magically cleaned roads. The city's very clean, right? Um, yeah, and then the other thing is it's trafficked. So as far as trying to pick out, where footsteps are leading or giving you signs of that, you probably wouldn't get any good information.
It'd be terribly
Yeah,
difficult.
yeah.
Okay. Besides the sewers, there doesn't seem to be anything here. The bad part about a super clean city is that it hides all the evidence.
Yeah.
That is the bad part. There's always all bad parts about super clean hallways too, as Eric has taught us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just always
Yeah,
look up.
no shit. Always look up.
Yeah,
Fine. At least we have an idea. I want to get rid of these stupid boots.
Yeah. I also want to. I really want to go up to the other levels. And
Yes,
they
why don't we do that?
They also said that like I can only bring 2 people though. It can only be me and someone else.
Okay, so let's go. How close are we to the end?
I'd say it's probably a 20-minute walk. Not extremely far. And that's like a casual stroll through the city, if you were like trying to get there fast.
Let's go take a look at where we can maybe find Maddie.
Awesome.
I'll hold on to these. I don't care.
Okay. And obviously you guys understand it correctly. Pretty much all 4 of you have access to level 1 and level 2, but only 2 people at a time can go 3 and 4 with the crystals that you have. As you begin to kind of move up to like, the other levels, it becomes, less merchanty, less, less Mardi Gras style. It's more accurate decoration, more precision in the way things are adorned, the colors, the homes. You see that there's a magical railway system, much like there was back in Shyla, but it kind of goes through these upper levels in order to kind of traverse even quicker. There's the center that has this large spire at the center of it, and then also kind of it almost looks like a glass flower with like petals that are around the center that from just like the math of it and kind of where they are that kind of they symbolize the different districts, and that's kind of where the council holds some of their votes and their meetings. The guard is different up here, different armored. There's different colors for the different districts. It's segregated on these upper levels into now there's almost like an area that represents each district up here. But yeah, so with that, you guys get to level 3. Is there anything specific that you guys would like to look for?
Do we know where the execution is going to take place? If it's a like a grand thing for the whole city, would it be like in the lower level? Would it be in like level 1 and on a stage sort of thing, or would it be up here for all the elites?
From what you've seen with the flyers, and go ahead and make a perception.
Cool.
Damn.
There's a perception.
He said, "Damn."
Damn.
Oh, halfling luck. Look at this.
Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? Your first thought is like, hey, this is going to be on the lower level things, so everybody can see it. As you guys kind of start to work through that, you see the way some things are arranged, the rail system, what you guys have even in Shyla, where it's the stage, right? Where the magical railway used to kind of, stop. there's a stage similarly to the council thing where people go to address the entirety of the Capitol, and good likelihood that that's probably the most public area where they would execute somebody. So it's a stage that's has some railway access that is basically attached to the council chambers. And that's
What do you?
also in like the kind of floor of this council. Like if there's kind of this blooming flower that, you know, like there's a spire in the middle, right? There's kind of these blooming flower petals around the outside. And what I would say is near kind of the base of this area in the 4th level would be where the jail is.
So now that we're actually here and we're looking around, what do you think the best course of action would be? I mean, a jailbreak seems very
Unlikely.
yeah, unlikely. We
Always,
could kind of
you know, going
we
through the
could
front door is probably a bad idea.
it would be bad, yeah. We could kind of wait until he's actually outside and snatch him that way. Not too sure.
There has to be another way inside that thing.
The jail?
Hmm.
Okay.
I mean, stuff has to go somewhere, right? And I'm just thinking about the sewers.
You want to get what the fuck is that? Oh, you want to get dirty? Okay. We could look. Can we case the joint to see for like anything, like if the sewer system like comes this way, if there's like anything overly like not like suspicious is a bad term, but like anything that like pops out to me and Brezik that's like, oh, we could take advantage of this, or you know.
Sure. When we will return to the two of you, we will
Yeah.
do an Arcana check so that you guys can kind of see how magic is functioning up here to see if, like, hey, are sewers even a thing, or are these guys getting their magical asses wiped? Or, yeah, and how the kind of guards and protection are working. But so with that, we're going to cut back over to Hopham and Caracas. You guys just saw Saria. You saw as there's a very prestigious elf male in yellow and purple robes, hands underneath his robes. As this performance seems to go on, the crowd cheers, and one of the main performers and one of the actresses, she kind of lands. What you see is a member of the entourage from the elves goes, the governor would like to meet you, uh, uh, from District Azazel, and escorts him up to the high elf, and a few people are kind of there, and you see is like the actress, she puts her hand out, you know, like for the governor to kind of kiss her hand. As you see, he reaches out, his left hand kind of underneath, as you see his right hand come out. His right hand seems to be made of the magical crystal that you guys have kind of, you know, come to be very familiar with. As he kisses her hand, puts his hands back underneath his robes. What would you guys like to do? Caracas, Hopham.
I just Hopham just out of nowhere stops for a moment and just kind of pauses, has a weird gut feeling. Upon seeing the gentleman's hand, or lack thereof, just as just something like, that means something. We need to follow. We need to follow Saria. We need to keep an eye on her. What about you, Kragus?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I kind of thought we were going to go after those cookies, but I mean, if we just don't need to worry about that, and then...
Well, don't we have time right now? It's not time yet. We still have a few moments.
We still have a few moments.
Let's just tell her for a bit. We don't know. It might even lead us towards where the cookies are going to be. You never know. Whatever. Let's just keep an eye on her. We'll worry about cookies.
But I won't.
As you guys watch, the crowd kind of begins to gather a little bit more as more people heard word of that the performers are here, and then they begin to dissipate after they realize they've kind of already missed their entrance. You see as the main performer, hand in hand walks, with the governor and his entourage from District Azazel. You see as it looks like Saria is kind of at the tail end included in this entourage as they kind of begin to walk through city streets. They are approaching one of the gates that leads from the second level to the third level. Would you guys like to do anything?
Okay, since this is going to throw a little bit of a wrench in what I had in my head as a plan, but I'm going to do half of it. I was hoping we were going to get the cookies and it was going to play part in this. So I'm supposed to declare undying love. So God, please let the roll be good for this. Please let the roll be good for this. I'm going to walk up towards Saria and I'm going to start singing My Girl, No the Fuck I'm Not. No, I'm not.
But why Saria?
Yeah, that doesn't go well at all. So
Peaches. It was Peaches. Yeah, Peaches.
She's not Peaches.
Yeah.
Jeez. And I'm the hungover one.
I had a lapse in fucking memory and going through five different things in my head.
I did the same thing. So were you meaning to do this for Peaches instead of Saria?
Yes, I was. Like I said, I just had five different things going through my head and just placing everything together and just figuring shit out.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. So as they begin to exit, you try to draw some attention to yourself. You go and you just cannot find the right tone or the right notes.
Just sound like a dying dog.
As you do begin to draw some attention, you are disguised self, but Hopham, try to make a stealth roll for me to see if you can keep away from being noticed.
Hell no.
I mean, above a 10 was all I was looking for with the crowd and be in the center of attention. So you belt this out. You declare your love for Peaches in a public place as the crowd kind of begins to boo, throw some shit at you. Looks like you're trying to steal the attention from the performers. They're like, this performance won't get you anywhere, as they throw stuff at this elf. Most of the time elves have more rhythm.
Sorry. It was just kind of a shock thing. I thought I was better than this myself. I'm not even gonna lie.
Those nat ones. Okay. Saria and the governor have proceeded into to level 3. You guys know your pendants cannot follow them up there. What would you like to do?
Hopham, do you think we should still try to follow her? I might be able to get us up in there. I would just have to kind of sneak away to where, nobody is around.
I mean, if you think you can do it, man, I'd do it, but I don't know. Might be a little bit too risky.
Yeah, at this point,
around here, nobody knows there's too many people watching.
Yeah, maybe at this point.
The other ones, they've got a way to get up in there.
That is true. Ooh. Problem is I know if I take my hood off, I'm gonna have to, and I still pursue her, I'm gonna have to do a stealth check myself. That's where I'm at.
That is true. And with your Arcana check, like, and what Bartholomew told you about, the crystals and defense mechanisms and the gates, it's not a matter of like a roll of the dice if you can make it through or not. It's either you have the ability to get through or you don't.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I will straight up tell you what I was going to do. I was going to take my pendant and I was going to cast that and alter the look to make it to where it's that to get into there. Yeah. Since I know what it's supposed to look like and all that stuff, I would just alter the look of the pendant that I've got.
Well, but even if you alter the look, it's still not going to get you through. Like, there are magical properties to, like, these are magical keys that allow you to pass through these areas of the town. Like, it's not just a look thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep. And like, being that they're magical keys made out of some of the most pure magical things you guys have on this planet right now, right? Like, they're made from these magical crystals that you guys have gotten your hands on in the past. Well, I will say that you guys are able to find Grandma and buy some cookies. Would you guys like to interact with her in any way, or would you guys like to just kind of fast forward back to the tavern? Okay.
Delicious cookies.
Yes.
God, I need something to eat right now.
I think after me getting embarrassed, I think I need some cookies my damn self.
There's already some regulars that are waiting for the cookies as she begins to hand them out. They seem to be going rather quickly. There's like probably 3 little bags of the cookies left. People drop, 2 gold on the table and take a bag. Like I said, there's about 3 left. You see is this little halfling, gray-haired woman, the smell of cinnamon and sugar in the air. What would you like to do?
I want all them cookies. All of them.
Oh, you can have 3 for 5 gold.
Lovely. They smell amazing. I'm going to demolish them.
It's an old family recipe.
Let me guess. At its core, main ingredient is love, right?
Always.
Exactly. And then Hoplum just takes a bite of a cookie. Drops the gold in her hand.
They are magical, and they are in fact actually magical. You just feel a little different right now.
Crack is reaches for any cookies. He is not having any.
Do I notice, effects happening to him at this point, and do I just need to stop him from eating any of the rest of them?
No, so you notice, like, as he bites into one, like, there's just a little bit of like a glow to him, and he just like he even seems a little bit more friendlier to you. Like, you're just like, oh, Hopham, my buddy.
Oh, crackers! You want some cookies? You can have some.
Yeah.
There you go. Here's the cookie.
It's so good.
He cracks the corns. They seem to like soften a little bit. It's like complexion, just like it lightens up. It goes from red to the Jora. You guys are just buddies.
Let's eat our cookies. I'm gonna give you one more. Here, we'll have one for the road, and you take that one. I'll put the rest here. Let's go catch up with the other guys.
Okay, you guys
tell them about the cookies. It'll be a surprise. They're so fucking good.
This is the happiest you guys have been in a while. You guys start to head back to the crowd.
I just wanted to know, turn back to the old lady with a mouthful of cookie. Thank you so much. This is fucking amazing. And then throw my arm right around a cracker. So let's go.
Boy, let's go.
Okay, back to Remy and Brezek. You guys are searching around. Give me an Arcana roll and then give me an investigation, please.
Oh yeah. Right, my wheelhouse.
I'm picking up my food right now, so you can roll it.
Yeah, you're good.
Right in my wheelhouse. I'm the smartest bugbear alive. I just gotta.
Good old fist for
Good,
brain.
Remy. You smell cookies?
Yeah, he's like, wait, what? Smell that?
I wish I was.
I get
smells it from like.
I get distracted by the first food cart I see. Is like, okay, so what we need?
Oh yeah, there's these like
falafel.
There's like these satay chicken like skewers. Oh, they're really good.
I love me some Satan chicken.
Yeah.
Can't believe it's not meat.
Let's see. What does Remy get? Oh, halfling luck can't save you there. Oh, who left?
Remy. No, I don't know. I don't know
Remy
what's
did
going
leave.
on.
Remy left. Papa Smurf joined.
Yep, that's cool.
But he's completely muted, so
halfling luck.
Halfling luck would do that, yeah. We're really not meant to find out what the hell this is. All right, good times.
Guys, look around. It's more complex than anything you guys have seen before. You don't see if there's like a sewer network here, but you can see that it's the capital isn't just what's on the surface. There's, like I said, there's kind of like a network within. There's kind of a library, a few things up here. Even, like I said, that kind of council's chambers that kind of goes into the inner network of this hill that the capital's built upon.
In the internet?
Yeah, with that, like you guys, it was a little difficult to derive the arcane means by which the prison works and this level works. What else would you like to do, Brezek?
Right.
Chris must have gotten food delivered or something.
Yeah, not necessarily here, but there's something I want to talk to the bartender back whenever we get back. Maybe just if we can and not look conspicuous about it, just like take a lap around the main building where the prisoners would be held, just to get the general layout of it.
Okay. Go ahead and do a perception, and I will let you do that as you end up walking back to the Winged Trout.
Yep, I see it all.
Yep.
And stuff.
Walls
there
and
he
foundation.
is. Yeah, I was gonna say to answer your question earlier. Yeah, he said that he was picking up his food.
Got it. Multipass.
My fault. What happened?
Nothing. Oh,
we found nothing.
Yeah, you guys rolled bad to look at the level 4. I rolled for you.
Okay, cool.
They rolled bad.
and you guys are headed back to the Winged Trout. You guys all seem to get there probably like early afternoon after you've looked around. There is like way more business in here than there was at 3 a.m. when you guys arrived. Bar seems to be full. Patrons, ordering the ale that arrived last night that they were waiting for that was a little late. There's stews and the smell of different smoked meats and all that stuff through the air. Bartholucius seems to be nowhere to be found within the crowd. There is a second story to the tavern. You guys are on the first floor. What would you like to do?
Go to the bartender and ask where that lizard person is. What is he? The lizard person? Orc. He's an orc. Where'd the orc go?
He was here a while ago. I don't know. I got really busy. I'm short-handed today. Somebody called out that they needed to get a haircut. I don't know.
Of course he did. Oh.
Can I get you something to drink? I'm not going to have too much more time. It's now or it's probably in 30 minutes.
All right, 30 minutes. I don't need anything.
I'm good for now.
So, how did your guys' job go?
I've also still been holding a room for you guys since you helped with that stuff. You guys want to keep it, or the people have been asking?
Keep it.
Yeah, let's keep it for lease. How much?
For you guys, I'll do four a night.
Okay.
It's a good room.
Perfect.
In this case, I'll just put the boots up in that room.
Okay.
Let's go talk in the room. Just because you never know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like Remy will wait until we all gather up. So how did you guys go?
I did shitty. I had no luck. Hopham, on the other hand, he was able to find out some information and some stuff. We managed to get some cookies.
Oh my God, cookies! I have to try these cookies. Yes, Brezzik. Yes, Brezzik, we have cookies. Brezzik, oh my God.
We're supposed to like
You're gonna love these
things. Peach, but you know, whatever.
No. We didn't eat all these cookies. No. He said there were bags. Right. There wasn't just individual cookies. I heard bags.
Oh yeah, there's bags of like 6 cookies each. And
And so I ate one, then gave Krakus one, and then I said, "Here's one for the road," and handed him another, and shoved one in my mouth as I was waving by the lady. So that's 4 cookies. So there's still 2 cookies left in the bag to give each one of them one. If it's 6, we'll go that route. If not, I'll dive into another bag. Whichever way you want to do it. I figured there'd at least be like 2 in a bag or something.
No, yeah, you guys have 8 cookies left.
Yeah, okay. Not all the cookies. And the Hopham
Remy will give his Remy will give his cookie to Brezzik.
What? You don't want to eat the
Are you
cookies?
sure? Remy, are you sure these are really good cookies?
Yeah. You
Listen,
like eat
brother,
them,
you're
and
gonna
it's
need it more than
like
me.
you can see like Brezzik's hair like gets a little wavy. Like he just looks a little bit more fly.
You're beautiful.
His tail starts wagging a little bit, you know.
I don't have a tail.
I don't have a tail.
Jesus.
I have a tail.
So we scouted out where they're holding him, and we think we could go through the sewers to kind of break him out, but that's kind of all we got.
You hear a knock on the door real quick.
Remy takes out his dagger.
Gentlemen, you
Who
hear
is it?
Martha Lucius' voice.
Come in.
He opens the door. Well, did we succeed? How did it go?
Succeed is a word. There's some cookies.
Oh, thank you. Are these the treats that she'll like?
Oh, she'll love these cookies.
And
You should have a cookie.
oh, I'll wait to have one with her. I feel like the experience is something I've been waiting for my whole life.
So Hopham hands him one bag, and there's one bag that's untouched. I'm not letting Brezek have it.
And the boots?
Yeah, here. And I throw them at him.
Oh, glorious. And these spurs, and he spins when sees his eyes kind of fix on them. Amazing.
Yeah, I picked those out. I picked those out special for you.
And the note's been delivered, and my competition has been set.
Yeah, sure. Not much competition, but if you want to call it that, sure.
I can't thank you enough. May I have my amulet back, please?
Who's? Which one? Who's?
You have the amulet that he lent out.
Ah, shit. Here, and I just toss it to him. Fine, here.
As like he looks at all of you and he goes, I can't thank you enough for helping me get back inside the city and getting me here to this bar and all of the help you've given me to reach out and take what I want. And I'll never forget.
Do you know if the sewers run under the jail?
I do not know. I've never been in the sewers, although I've seen people on the outside when I was before I ran into you. I saw looked like a few people go in and out of the sewers. I know that's a way that people get out of the city walls and back in. As I mentioned, we found somebody in one of the city fountains covered in refuse. I believe I told you that story the first time I met you.
You know people, right?
I know of people.
I'm gonna describe Saria to him, but not say her name. You wouldn't know anybody that matches that description, would you?
No, I can't say that I've crossed paths with many 1T in my limited life. But I will also say that I've only ever had eyes for peaches. Yeah, go ahead and roll an insight.
By the way, upon Remy saying that, Hopham goes, "Oh yeah," snaps out of his little cookie days. "Oh yeah, we saw her. She went in and explains the level where they can reach with the one amulet they have."
I was gonna make mention of that, but I was gonna do it probably after this guy left out of the room.
Well, no, he doesn't say her name. I just mentioned, "Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't see her there." Not saying her name.
As he says that, like he only has eyes for peaches. Remy's like deadpanning him, and then he like drops it. He smiles. He's like, "Okay, well, I hope that all this works and you get your."
Again, I didn't do that.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Happily ever after.
Can I do an insight check too on the take what I want comment?
Sure.
It just seems like it was odd the way he phrased it.
Sure.
Not that I'm not a very insightful person, but the dice tell a story sometimes.
Yeah, that seems a little weird. Seems a little covetous.
Yeah.
Anyone else see Remy as the game master now?
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
I've always been the game master, though.
I'm always in the game master.
I've been playing y'all like fiddles this whole time.
Way,
There you go.
the way you said that, friend, what do you mean by take?
Well, we do just have to go after the things that we love, things that give us passion, right? No matter what stands in our way.
I don't know if I'll agree with that one.
You seem to be more interested than you were earlier. I don't understand. Before you seemed like you didn't care about love, about passion.
Now that I've partaken in her services.
How dare you? How dare you?
She's piqued my interest. Friend, just a word of caution. If it's not supposed to happen, couldn't take things that aren't yours.
I understand what you're saying, Brezek.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't dream. Well, as I mentioned, I'm grateful to all of you. May our paths cross again. So he walks out of the room.
Close the door on your way out.
Closes the door behind him.
Don't trust that little shit.
Whatever. He's out over here now. Where did she go?
I think he's talking to you guys about Saria.
Yeah, I was trying to remember exactly what you like, the exact details of everything, like the area and stuff. I mean, basically, this is going to be a cheap cop out just because I don't remember every single detail. I just tell everybody every detail that we had about seeing her with that one person and the governor, and following along in the entourage and leading up into the third tier.
That's pretty accurate. And if you guys remember what my descriptors are, if you guys have any other questions, let me know. But that's accurate.
Since we were in the third tier, maybe like a bodyguard or something.
At this point in time, it's probably mid-afternoon, just FYI.
Since we were in the third tier and they kind of like described it in detail, have we seen that area? Did we walk past that area on our way up?
Well, so you guys definitely saw that there were areas that were okay, so I guess to get a little bit more descriptive, right? There's like the rose petals. They're each in a different color that represent the different districts. And those areas in the third and the fourth tier are separated. Like, it's almost like those areas within the capital are like living areas and dedicated areas to the governors of those districts. And the way that they're precisely decorated and ornamented, if they described to you that he was wearing purple and yellow and things like that, you would definitely know that there is an area of the third tier that fits that description.
I apologize. Did you describe to them that the dude with the crystal hand, is he wearing a specific color?
He's wearing yellow and purple robes.
Thank you. I apologize.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Yellow and purple robes. Okay. I mean, we could probably snuff it out, but the only thing is that I can only bring one person with me. That's the bad part about it. So these things that we have to do, we might have to do them separately.
So I have a random question, just because I think I just picked up on something that Jake, you was doing. Would that person wearing those, would they happen to have a nickname called Black Mamba?
No, but that would have been good, right? Like the purple and gold Surreal Wanti. There you go.
And also a crystal hand, as in rings on fingers.
Yeah. A little nod to Kobe there.
Yeah.
It's funny, Chris. Friends just make it into our lives no matter what, right?
No matter what. So, like I said, either we can explore the sewers together, or we can split up and try to maximize our time. Because honestly, I feel like we're very close. And I don't want to leave him in the jail as any longer than he needs to be.
Oh, definitely agree with that.
Yeah, I agree.
So since I'm the one that can move through these layers, right? I can go, and whoever else wants to come with me can come with me, or you three can go in the sewers, and I can navigate on my own.
While you guys are talking about stuff, can I get inside checks from everybody but Hopham, please?
Get your
Yeah,
dice out of my face.
You guys have been traveling with each other like long enough at this point. You've seen the adrenaline, you've seen the emotion. You know, you saw Hopham with the staff. You've seen him when he's been unconscious and dying. He like there's a vibe you're getting from him that you haven't gotten before. There's like a mix of anxiousness and anger and fear and calm all at the same time that is just radiating off of him.
What's your deal, monk boy?
Are you okay over there?
I don't know. Something about that man with the hand. Did you just? I don't know. For a moment. Never mind. No.
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 You're shook. You've never been this shook. What's going on?
The guy with the hand that me and Caracas saw. Well, lack thereof, should I say. Kind of looked like my dad.
What?
But it can't be. No.
Why can't it be your dad?
My dad's dead.
Oh, well, that's a good reason why it couldn't be your dad.
Anybody want a cookie?
Yeah, actually I do.
Let's have a cookie, President. Cookie. There you go. You could have you one. I'll have me another one.
Well, hell.
Really not working. Maybe I should eat two cookies. No, don't eat.
No. You know what usually takes my mind off of stuff like this? And I pull out the flyer with the Fight Club on it, like,
punch things. Do you know that actually might be a great idea? Brazic.
Yeah, right?
Hitting things would be great right now. Because if that is my grandfather, that's not good for me.
Then also I pull out the eating contest flyer, and then
and then food. Oh yes, yes. Punch face, work appetite, food. Yes, you are calling my name. Can we smoke a bowl on the way there and afterwards? We have to have prepare bowl and victory bowl.
You can certainly do whatever you need to do. Yeah.
Yes, and we'll have a cookie before and after.
Do we have time for this?
Yes.
I mean,
yes, time.
A few days. There's definitely, like, I'll say as the DM, I wanted you guys to experience a little bit of the capital, so I gave you guys some room. When you open the door, there looks to be a note outside your room. Says to my friends on the note. Do any of you pick it up?
I don't see it.
Let Remy have it.
You want to pick it up, Popham?
Well,
I'll pick it up.
Okay, Caracas, you pick it up. Inside, it says, "You've helped me more than I could have imagined. I left a gift for you in the storeroom downstairs."
Presents.
Well, okay. It looks like our little friend just left us something in the storeroom. I'm a little cautious on what it could be, but I guess let's just go see.
As you guys walk down to the first floor of the inn, it looks like there's a couple of guards that have made their way into the pub, as there's a lot of commotion in here. Looks to be over capacity. Lots of people inside the tavern right now. You make your way down the stairs. As you remember, this is the storeroom right here. What would you like to do?
Guess just go to the storeroom.
Okay. As you open the door, and this is what you see.
Oh, damn.
You see a human woman, beautiful, lying in a pool of blood on the storeroom floor. A pair of boots lay next to her, bloody spurs. Looks to be some cookie crumbles across the ground, as you hear someone behind you scream as they see the picture inside the room. The guards, hands to their swords. Somebody goes, "She's dead! They murdered her!"
Whoa. No, we did not. We just opened this door. That's all we did.
What looks to be Peaches dead on the ground. And with that, that's probably where we'll end this session, so you guys can think about how you want to handle this.
I mean, I can tell you right now how I want to handle this. I'm going to roll a fucking persuasion check, and I'm going to tell the guards, no, we did not. I'm going to give them the information about that fucking bard.
I mean, it's a tall tale. You may have to do some convincing, considering you guys bought the murder weapons, the cookies that drugged her, the
again
note that was left for her to meet at the pub.
Again, persuasion roll and giving them every single bit of detail.
We will see. We will see if you guys might be able to talk your way out of it.
God damn it.
Well,
I
would like to get into jail.
I would like to let all of you. I would like to let all of you know that this part of the story was brought to you by our listeners who voted for this to be one of the obstacles you encountered while in the Capitol. So do not blame listeners. Your friendly plane god in the sky. Blame opinions that are on the channel voting. Or devious ways to mess with you all.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna waver from what I said. I'm gonna fucking roll persuasion the entire goddamn time, and I'm gonna be like, no.
That's what I say to the listeners.
Like,
everybody voted on that. That's what I say. Right hang on. What is it? Right click. Open link. Visit site. Yeah. There we go. And bigger. There you go. Sorry. See it a lot bigger.
So just to pull back,
everybody in the back.
So I gave them four options to pick from what you guys encountered in like leading up to the Capitol, and they chose a horny bard looking for help. And then on week 2, I gave them 4 options once again for what you guys to encounter, and one of the options was Bard frames party for murder of Peaches, and that's what everybody picked. So this was not something I this was the minds of evil listeners. So, and I was so happy to do it. Great idea, guys.
I am not gonna waver from my persuasion and literally just giving them all the details and be like, nope, go find them. I'm not gonna be wavering from that. No.
Let's see. You might meet Matthias sooner than you think.
What's up, Matty?
I will say before we leave, you guys know about the sewers, so that's something you guys have. Made your way through some of the city, but you realize you only have one amulet right now, and you know about the contests, which is something that I'm more than willing to still make happen. But just like like every week, try to let me know by Sunday what directions you guys want to go, so I can flesh this out as best I can for all of you. And then and for anybody who listens, I did post that if you guys would like to play some guest characters, I'm running out of voices, so I would appreciate the help. Anything else you guys got for me?
No, I hate you.
Good.
No, I don't hate you. I hate the listeners. Stupids. I want to fight still. No fight club if I'm in jail. Or maybe prison club.
We can't level up without fights.
Prison fight club.
Next session will be a lot of fighting, whether you guys fight the guards, fight whatever I might have in the sewers, fight at the club, there will be fighting. So, cool. Thanks, guys.
Oh, one other question. It just popped in my brain. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. One other question. Do we level?
I mean, those were some really good experiences with them cookies. I'm just saying.
Those were. You guys actually did role play very well, and I'm very proud of you. So,
except for me and my fucking screeching singing.
It's still good.
Like,
it's still good.
Doesn't mean winning. Role playing means being a character. I mean, I'll give you guys a half level.
Half level?
What the fuck does that mean?
The fuck
does that mean? That means nothing. That means nothing to me.
Means we only got to go halfway for the next level. That's all.
Yeah,
it's good.
You guys are halfway there.
We're halfway there. Living on a prayer.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Squidward on a chair.
All right, I will see you guys next week.
All right,
you guys rock.
See you
Later,
listeners. We'll see you.
I will say though that spur of the moment idea that I had of the stench, I was like, okay, I impressed myself with that one. Okay, that's not exactly what that was like. That was not the fucking outcome. I didn't even hear her, but I was like, that's not the outcome I was expecting. I just wanted to be a fucking dick, but all right, that works.
I got unmuted at the moment she said it.
I did not hear her at all.
Oh, the streamer. I'm pretty sure Jay heard her. He's giggling like he did.
Yeah. That's funny. When you said spur of the moment, maybe that's a good title for next week.
Yeah, maybe.
I was hoping you'd appreciate the title for this.
Oh, it was good. It was good.
Okay.
I appreciated it. I
Especially
hope
your cliffhanger.
yes. And like I mentioned to both you guys, this next leg, as much as you guys want to pursue it, there's going to be the BBG introduction, which you guys also have not met right away yet. Like you've met some of the secondary characters, but it's centric to a lot of what is going on with you guys as players. So gives you guys some opportunities to flesh out your characters a little bit. Cool.
I just love how
I feel like I've got a dumb idea on who it is, but at the same time I'm like, yeah, that's way too obvious. But
you never know.
Local Smurf.
You never know.
Hello, Smith.
Hello, boys and girls. Are we
All right. Well, I'm gonna get out of here because I feel like I got to puke. I've had the flu all week. So thanks for livening me up a little bit.
Hey, I'm glad I could pass that on to somebody else.
Yeah, it's been so bad.
Ass.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. DM me if you guys need anything or throw stuff in the channel.
Yes,
all right.
Later.
So Saturday?
I'm still planning on it. Yeah.
At 5 o'clock?
Yeah, 5 or 6. Yeah, around about that time.
That's pretty early in the morning for you guys to get up to play video games.
In the evening. I have to work Saturday, so no. Even though I'm awake at 5 o'clock every single fucking morning.
Yeah, me too.
I don't even have to be at work until 7:30, and my ass is awake at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
Yeah, old habits. They suck.
No, it's just not even old habits. It's just my ass is waking the fuck up and just going, well, I can't go back to sleep. Fuck it.
It's better than going to bed at 4 and have to be up at, and have to be at work at 7:30 or whatever.
No, that's true. My alarm is set for 6:20 every single morning, but I'm laying in bed and it's just like, all right, turn the alarm off. I don't need that.
I got an alarm 6:15, 6:30, 6:45.
No, I only have one alarm set. I don't worry about setting other alarms because once my alarm goes off, I'm up and everything.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and stop my recording.
I'm going to go ahead and end my stream. So I'm either going to deafen or disconnect, one of the two, just so I can get that done. All right. Well, that ends another session. If you want to join in on the community, join in on polls that our DM puts in for the listeners of our sessions and stuff, join the link in the description for our Discord. Come be a part of the community. Come have some laughs with us and just have fun. On that note, thank you, everybody. Y'all have a good one. And have good initiative rolls. Bye, everybody.